Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have another haul video for you today. We recently had a new thrift store open up in town. It has a couple branches like down in Pueblo and Canyon City, but they opened up a branch here in the Springs. And so we went on opening day and we found a whole bunch of stuff. I'll show you what I found first, and then we'll see what Kathy found. But actually first, I mentioned this in one of our other videos, but I found this rainbow vacuum at my neighbor's garage sale while we were doing our garage sale. It was the only garage sale I was able to go to, and I picked up this lot here for $20, and I tested it out, and it worked really well. So I'm excited about that. We might hang on to it a little bit and, I don't know, deep clean the house a little bit. I don't know. It works way better than our Dyson. So the new thrift store that opened up is called New Horizons, right? And like I said, they had a couple branches around the state, and it's one of our favorite thrift store branch.
Yeah, it's just it's nice and clean.
Yeah.
Well organized. The people are nice. The music is good. Everything about the store is good.
It's good cause, all that stuff. And so here's what I found, guys. My first find was this Colecovision, and it had three of these controllers and this joystick controller, and it came with Donkey Kong, and I found this for $8. And
I would have never even known what
it was all wrapped up like
in saran wrap.
I had to open up the saran wrap to see what it was, but it is actually missing the AV cables, so I'm gonna have to buy a cable for that to test it out.
Plus we don't own a TV like that anymore, right?
Right.
So,
but even in this condition, untested, it should go for like $50, but I think tested, and if it works, like upwards of 200.
Worst case, you said the game itself should pay for the whole thing.
Yeah, I could sell Donkey Kong for probably about $10 shipped and basically pay for the whole lot there. But I'm excited to test that out.
I would have never grabbed it, even if I probably did know what it was. I don't know if I would have got it, just because I don't like selling that kind of stuff.
And then I also found this red Edition Wii, and I'm probably going to hang on to this one until we find another one. But it does have the GameCube ports there, and it came with all the cords and stuff. I tested it out downstairs. It works. It came with one controller with a nunchuck, and I don't know what this is. I'm not familiar with Wiis that much. This might be a rumble pack. I don't know. But I know they don't all have this little addition down here. But one Wiimote, that's a tongue twister. And I got Guitar Hero with it to be able to test out guitars. I actually have those two Wii guitars that I tested at a friend's house, but I haven't listed. And he didn't have Guitar Hero, so I wasn't able to fully test them, so I will be able to now. I found this Super Monkey Ball 2. I think that one comps at like $25 or something. And these two Wii games, this London Olympics, I think that one was about $20, and then Super Mario Slugger, or Mario Super Slugger, and that one's about $20. So $2 in each of those. I think $5 for that, and the Wii was $30 for the lot, for just the Wii and the controller. So
pretty good little Chris haul.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get into video games.
For stuff that I wouldn't have grabbed in the store, you're probably going to make a decent little amount for that. So
I might play around with this one. I might try to buy a few games and maybe do a whole lot.
You need to find somebody that has probably someone at church has a whole TV like that, I bet.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem, trying to find a TV that works for it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and move this stuff off the table, and then we'll see everything that Kathy found. All right, so now we're going to look at some clothing and shoes that Kathy... Yeah. I was there for like the shoes, so I kind of already seen the shoes, helped find some.
What I have on the table right now, we kind of all got together. I mean, I was looking through shoes while he was looking through all the hard goods and stuff. So, yeah, I'll just show you guys what I got. So these are another pair of those Echoes. We just sold a pair the other day for $40, and I mentioned that they sold overnight and had a bunch of watchers like right away. So found another pair of those. These are a women's 40, so like a 9.5 or so, I believe, maybe a 9. And I found these Sorel Sandals. So these are pretty cool. I don't know what size. These were an 8. I mean, most Sorel sandals, I imagine I could get at least 40 bucks for these. I didn't really look up comps. I almost always buy Sorel unless it's like very flawed.
Yeah. Hey guys, I did bring the GoPro, but I didn't actually pull it out at all because so like it's a brand new store, first day open, and you know, there wasn't too many customers inside. And so the employees were just, they were really good employees on day one, right? They're going around asking people if they need anything. So I didn't really feel too comfortable, but we did kind of talk a little bit with I think he was the manager or the district manager. I don't know. He seemed like the guy in charge. Yeah. So we kind of introduced ourselves and said we'll be there a lot because we are resellers.
Well, he asked like where we're coming.
Yeah, he asked if we had a store or something. And so we said eBay store. And so we kind of chatted for a minute, but I didn't really bring up, can I record our our doings here and all that. So I do want to ask him for permission first, because I do think we're going to be going to that store a lot more. It's pretty close to us relative to other locations of thrift stores. So anyway, back to Kathy here.
All right, so then I found some Under Armour kid slide sandals, size 1 youth. These sell usually right around $18, $20. And some little baby Nike shoes. They sell around $20 to $25. These are a size 7 toddler. And like, so I like went around and pretty much took a bunch of shoes. I put a bunch back just after we looked them over and found flaws. But then like as I was putting them back, I kept seeing new shoes that they already had like refilled the shelves. So this was one that like got put in one of the spaces that I had taken shoes from. So these are just some towels. This brand usually does well for me. Not huge money, but I think these will sell around $30. So I grabbed them. They are a women's 8. So pretty good size. Always happy to find a Hoka. They do have the little bit of wear right here, and I normally pass on shoes with that, but Hoka seem to sell regardless of wear. And these ones were $6, so that was enough. I'm willing to take a chance at that price. There was another pair that had some wear, and those ones were priced at like $12, so I left those ones. But
we could easily sell them for $20 and still make a good profit.
I mean, I've sold some with like literal holes through and everything for $25-$30. So yeah, I still think these will sell for at the very least $30. I'm probably gonna price them more like at $40 and see what happens. The bottoms, which is really the important part, like the tread doesn't really look worn down much. It's dirty, but I'll probably toss those in the washing machine. So.
And they are your size, right? So
yeah, and that was another reason I was okay taking a chance. So not that I normally wear Hokas, but if I have to, I will.
We've been meaning to get out and be more active, and so
today's our son's last day of school. Well, and then our
oldest
son by the end of week. So yeah, we probably will be doing a lot more outdoorsy stuff.
Park hopping
over the summer. So these are just some Abeo, I don't know how you say that, but this brand usually does well for me. It's like, I feel like it's like an orthotic brand. It has usually good arch support and stuff, so I think that's why it sells well. These are size 8. A little bit of dirty on the footbeds, not bad, like definitely not like Birkenstock type of wear, but I'd say probably $30 or so on these guys. This I just bought for my son, I think. It's just a Vans Camo Hat, and it seems to be still new. It has that cardboard in it still. Doesn't look worn, so.
And it says what, just for the halibut or something?
For the halibut, yeah. So,
for the halibut, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll go fishing this
Play
summer.
on words.
Who knows? All right.
We can't go fishing for halibut in Colorado.
So we did look through the pots and pans. There wasn't anything really worth buying. There was a couple Revere, like the tiny pots, and those ones just haven't sold for that much for us. So we left those, but I found this lid, which I know is a Revere lid. So
my reflection.
And it was only 49 cents. So I grabbed it because we do find the pots and pans a lot. So that way, if one's missing, then
we probably have a pot that fits that.
Yeah, we probably do. So yeah, 50 cents is worth that gamble. Because the pots sell for a lot more if you have the...
Yeah. We also found a nice Lodge cast iron Dutch oven that we're keeping for ourselves. That was $8 or something.
Yeah. I've always wanted a Dutch oven. I just never wanted to pay more than like...
Right.
Yeah, 10, 15
retail.
bucks for it. So this is I just thought this doll was interesting. Like it feels, I don't know, it's just like squishy. I thought it was interesting. So I looked it up. What was it? It was Mattel, but it like, where was it?
I think you searched up the year because it was like 80.
On her head here, 1969 Mattel
69.
Inc. So yeah, all I did was search Mattel doll 1969, and everyone was calling them Chatty Cathys. I don't know if that's what this is, but
Yeah, I think Chatty Cathy actually talks.
right, and this one doesn't seem. She does have a hole in her mouth, and it looks like she might pee water, but obviously we don't have whatever fits in her mouth. That's
Right.
probably like a straw or something. So,
But a vintage
like
doll from the
bottle.
60s.
Yeah.
Mattel.
But I think she was selling around. I mean, the pictures of the ones that they were calling Chatty Cathy looked exactly like her, so maybe they have different models of them. But yeah, anyways, all the dolls that look like her were selling for $20 to $30, so I figured it was worth a shot.
Any of you guys familiar? Do you guys recognize her?
Yeah, let us know. The dress looks handmade, so I think that was just someone added that. But I'll try her out.
But yeah, very squishy kind of feel to her, right?
Yeah.
Not like a hard plastic doll.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, if that doll was made today, it would probably be like a $40, $50 doll new in the store. So I got another pair of these Echoes. These ones I did pay a little more up for. These ones are also men's, but these ones were also in like perfect condition. Yeah. So these are a size 44, which I'm not exactly sure what that is in men's, but I think those will sell well. Also probably around $45, $50. And then I found these men's New Balance, which I almost passed on because they're a size 15, but they basically are like new without box. And they're like a trail one, so I figured that they do well. I sold a pair of men's New Balance Golf recently, size 15, for like $40. So
I think we have a viewer whose husband is a size 15.
Yeah?
So I remember she mentioned those golf shoes when we sold those.
So these are really nice. We also have a pair of 15 Keens. I wonder if this is the viewer. I think someone messaged me about the Keens asking the width because she needed a wider width.
Yeah.
These are
standard width.
I think D width, which is probably standard. Yeah. So they look
Probably
wider
not,
than the Keens, but yeah, they don't look super wide.
They look gigantic. That's all I know.
So these I also paid up for a little because they're basically like new without box. Some Merrill like barefoot tech trail shoes. I think they'll sell right around $40, which is good enough for me. And Merrell's usually sell really fast, which is why I was willing to pay up for those. Oh, those are size, just in case any of you want it, size 8. There was some shoes in the 6 and 7s, and I was trying to be very picky and not pick up the lower sizes unless they were like in perfect condition or gonna sell for like $40 or more, because they do seem to sell a lot slower. These are some Cole Haan men's like leather slide sandals with the Nike Air soles. So these I think we're selling for like $30 to $35 plus shipping. So I've noticed not just Cole Haan, but like men's leather slide sandals. We've sold some Tommy Bahamas, and I feel like something else, and they've all sold for a good amount. So I feel like that's what people wear on vacations. I don't know why. These are just some J. Crew, like, what are these? I don't know, sandal flat. This is Real Animal here, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Half
it was.
hair or something. So, these were, I almost left these, but they were only $2.97, so I'm taking a chance on them. I saw some comps around $30, so these are size 8. And I found these Skechers slide sandals. You guys know I like selling Skechers. These will probably sell around $25. These are a size 7. And then these I just thought were interesting. I pretty much look up anything that's like a clog or clog style thing. And this is like a sandal clog. But anything with like this wooden bottom, I'd say look it up. This is the brand Has-Beens or Has-Beens. I don't know. I don't remember what comps were, but they were good enough for me to grab. But yeah, always look up anything with like a wooden bottom if it has the brand name. A lot of times I find them without the brand, and then I just leave them because I don't know what to, how listing those would be very difficult. So like no name brand stuff. Alright, found these Brooks. These are basically like new. I mean, these These look like they were probably worn one time maybe. Super low. They were not $30 either. So looks like maybe that was the original. I don't know. These are a women's 12, so that is kind of a higher size. They might take a little bit to sell, but I've sold another pair of women's Brooks 12, and they actually sold really fast and for a good amount. So we'll see. I would say 40 to 50 on these is what I'd expect. I found these little baby mini Melissas, which are very, very, very dirty, but they were only $2, so I grabbed them. Yeah, I'll need to wipe them down, and also they wrote in Sharpie, and that does not come off on mini Melissas, so we'll have to color over it. Yeah.
It's got that softer kind of rubber.
Yeah.
Are those the ones that smell sweet?
I can still smell them. Yeah.
They got
like even from over here, I can still smell them. But yeah, so these are a toddler 5, and I will clean them as best I can, but they're still gonna have marks, so I probably $15 or so on those. These I almost left, but they were fairly inexpensive, so I'm taking a chance. They're Teva, like a little Mary Jane, but they're like super lightweight, like perfect for summer. Pretty sure they dry quickly if you got them wet or anything like that. So these are a women's 8. Alright, last bag of shoes. Found these Teva sandals, women's 10. And yeah, pretty good shape, a little dirty, but I might toss those in the washing machine. These are the perfect kinds of shoes to toss in the washer. Those will probably sell for around $30 plus shipping. And then this was a new to me brand, but they were interesting, so I looked them up. I look up anything interesting I find. So the brand is Mayon, I believe. There's that, and they just look a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
So I think the comps were like around $40 plus shipping. I think that these are discontinued, so if anybody wants them, they have to find them on resale. So yeah, if you find these, look them up, I would say. But yeah, it looked like they were gonna go for about $40. I will clean them up because they are a little dirty. But yeah, I think these are a women's size 10. So that's what we got for the shoes.
So that's all I've seen.
Yeah. And then these other 4 bags are clothes that I stayed an extra like 3 hours and looked through the men's department. So it's all men's, I believe.
So we both went in the morning right after I dropped off our youngest to school, because this is kind of probably a few miles away from his school. And so I had to leave at about 11 o'clock to go pick him up. And then she went back in. We checked out, took everything to the car. She went back in and found all this stuff for another
2:30. So 11, 12, 1.
Another 3 hours or so.
So yeah, that wasn't like all just shopping. I was being very picky and looking over each item, like standing off to the corner. So I would say an hour and a half was just me standing and looking through items, because I didn't want to buy too much and then have to return stuff. Like, that's just a hassle. So yeah, I found a lot of Carhartt this day. So these are a men's 34, like a cargo short. Our Carhartt's been selling off pretty well. Those will probably sell around 20 plus ship, I'd say. I found another pair of Anchor Blue baggy jeans. These are a 32. So these again are selling around $40 to $50. None of mine have sold yet, but they have a lot of watchers, and I keep getting questions on them, so they'll sell soon enough. Another pair of Carhartt. So these weren't like super cheap, but like you can see, these were $12.99. But I've sold 2 pairs of these in the last couple of weeks for $40 to $50 a piece.
Yeah. Good work pants.
It was worth it, and I do think they'll sell very quickly. So these are 30 by 32. Yeah, the ones with this double knee thing sell for a lot higher price. And the ones made in the USA sell for a really much higher price. These are not. These are made in Mexico, so they'll still sell in that $40, $50 range. But I have another pair you'll see soon. This might be it, actually. Yeah, so these ones are made in the USA. They have the union tags and everything. And also you can see these have stains and holes in them.
Yeah.
But it seemed like the ones that were going for the most were like the dirty, nastiest looking ones. So yeah, I think that these will also still sell around $50 or more, even with all those flaws that you see. So
it's got faded knees, some stains.
I don't know if people use them to actually work in or if it's just like a style thing that's cool right now. I have no idea, but
It's an easy way to look like you're working hard.
yeah.
Just buy used pants.
So these are a pair of silver tab, Levi's silver tab baggy jeans, size 34, 32. Again, these are selling around $40 plus ship. Another pair of Carhartt work pants. These do not have that double knee, but still a nice quality like carpenter pant, like super thick and heavy. And these are not made in USA, made in Nicaragua, size 34, 36. Carhartt is bread and butter. This is a men's Columbia PFG shirt.
Was it my size?
No, it's a medium. So probably not a whole lot of people's size actually.
Yeah.
I feel like most people are like large, extra large, extra large. So it'll definitely sell, but it might not be super fast sale, but this will probably sell around $25 or so. And then I found 2 pairs of these. Duluth Trading Company, like just a super thick. These are really, really heavy duty pants too. These are a 44-34. So all the Duluth pants that I've found recently have sold off within the first 30 days. So yeah, I'll keep picking up the brand, even paying up for it because it sells so fast.
It's kind of in the same line as Carhartt. A nice work pants, work gear.
And another cool thing about this new store is if you're local, if you spend at least $25, it prints out a $5 off coupon for your next purchase. That starts the next day, so you can't just like go to your car, put your stuff away and walk back in. But
Not like we tried that, right?
It's good. Well, I knew that from like Pueblo because I would always get them, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be down here again for 10 days, so I would always try to give it to someone in the parking lot. But yeah, and it's just 5 off 5, so you don't have to spend a certain amount to get another one. Now what I need to figure out is if it prints it even if you use it, you know what I mean?
Right. So if you use it on a $25
you could go there
order
every single day, spend $25, get another coupon, go back the next day. But I would guess if you use a coupon, it probably doesn't print it out. But you could probably, if you're already there, use your coupon on one item, go to your car, go back in, spend $25 and get another one. So
seems like a good experiment to you do.
Oh, you know I'm gonna do that. So these, another pair of Duluth. These are 40 by 30s. So cool. Yeah, I was finding some really good pants this day. Alright, these are some LL Bean men's like flannel line jeans, a 32 by 34. These might not sell till fall, but they'll probably sell around $40 or so.
Insulated jeans do well, and insulated jean jackets do even better, yeah?
Yeah. These are 511 Tactical. I haven't actually sold the brand, I don't think. I have a pair of shoes listed, but I have them really high priced because I just wasn't sure, so I probably need to drop them. But yeah, they are getting interest, so everyone has said this brand smells great. Every time I find it, it's pretty much torn up. So these are in really good shape though. They're US size 34 men's. I did not look up comps. They were only $3.99, so pretty much any men's shorts that are a good brand are going to sell for at least $20 plus shipping. This, I just really liked it, so I got it. Don't always do that. I mean, I do that, not with everything, obviously. So this is a men's XXL. It's a Levi's. It's like a button-up, but it's fleece lined.
Ooh.
So almost like a shacket. I would say a jacket.
What's the shell made out of?
It's like it feels like canvas almost. It almost feels like a jacket, but it looks like a button-up.
Okay.
So it looks really nice. I think I can get close to $30 out of that plus shipping. We'll see. If not, you can have it or I can have it because I really like it. This is a starter Avalanche jersey, and I did not see a single flaw on it. Like, it's in really, really nice shape. And it's stitched, so. And
there's no name or number on the back, huh? Nameless.
So I think this will do well. It's an XL. I think this is at least $30 or $40 plus shipping. Alright, and these are just some Oakley shorts. I just like selling Oakley. It sells really fast usually. Just some khaki shorts, size 34. Some wrinkles, but I didn't see any spots or anything. And another pair of men's overalls. Still haven't listed the ones from the bin saw yet, but yeah, these are Key Imperial, which I have sold this brand before, and it went for around $40 plus ship. So yeah. Again, with the men's denim overalls, it doesn't really matter the brand. Obviously, some can sell for more, but it seems like any brand is going around $40 right now. Alright, and then this is just a cool shirt. Cool button down, size large. And yeah, I showed last time, but that's what the little logo looks like if you ever see that anywhere. That little mountain is money, so grab it. This looks like more some shirts. So this is I would say this is vintage. I don't actually know if it's vintage, but definitely looks vintage. It's Nike ACG. I don't know when they stopped making clothes. Well, I don't want to say they stopped making them. I don't know. This tag is definitely old, but I feel like they don't make that much Nike ACG stuff anymore. Whenever I find it, it sells really well.
Because we do a lot of the shoes, and they go really well.
Speaking of, yeah, there was 2 pairs of the sandals. If you find the sandals, the Nike ACG, like vintagey looking ones, those usually sell for $50 or more. And there was 3 pairs there. But they were just too worn. I couldn't pick up a single one of them, and they wanted like $10 a pair, which I would be totally fine with if they were even
better
in
condition,
remotely good shape. But yeah,
they did seem like they had their pricing pretty down. Like,
it was random. Yeah, they had Chacos priced at like $30+.
But anything that had damage to it, they did mark down a lot more. So
yeah, we grabbed the cheaper shoes, but there was lots more shoes if you just were wanting to buy for yourself.
Yeah,
that you'll get a good deal, but not really flippable. But yeah, this is a size large, and I think comps were around $25 plus shipping on that. This is like a vintage Disney Mickey ink, made in the USA.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even on there.
It's not single stitch or anything, but I think it's vintage just because it says made in the USA and because of this tag, but I'm not. I'm not educated on the tags or anything like that. This is just a men's Vineyard Vines t-shirt. I like selling Vineyard Vines. It sells really good for kids stuff. This is a men's medium. I think it'll sell for like 15.
What's the back look like?
Ship.
Okay.
So it's
kind of like a patchwork looking
whale.
whale.
Fish, whales, golf. I don't know. Something. This is, oh my gosh.
Is it slippery?
Adidas men's. It's funny. This says, I'm used to the Clima Cool, but this says Clima Chill. So, yeah, men's size 2X. Just a really nice polo, and it seems like perfect weight for summer and everything. I didn't see any, like these types of polos get snags and stuff, but this one honestly looks like almost new.
Yeah.
So I think that's about a 20 to 25 plus ship. So this, and I have one other pair of shorts. They're not a brand I would normally pick up, but red tags were half off, so these were only $2, and they are new, and they are men's size 52, which is why I grabbed them. So
big size, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's hard to find this size in general, so there really wasn't much comps at all. I think there was one pair sold for like 20 something plus ship, so I'm not expecting a fast sale or anything, but I'm okay putting up $2 to eventually make 20 or so.
It does seem like the bigger the sizes go for us, the easier it is to sell. Yeah.
Yeah. Those big sizes usually sell. Even it doesn't even matter the brand. Like at some point, there's only so many clothes that make larger sizes, and you just have to get what you can get. But yeah, most men's 3X and up shirts, even just pick them up. You're probably looking at least $20 a shirt. This is another PFG, but it is Astros, Houston Astro. So it has that embroidery on it. But otherwise, it looks hardly, I don't even know if it's been worn. It's a men's XL. I hate the way they tag some of this stuff. But luckily, it's in the collar. It doesn't look like it shows through the back. But yeah, I did look it up. Even with this, it was still selling. There was a lot of different team ones that were selling. So yeah, I imagine it gets hot And that'd be a nice thing to wear to a game. So this is my first time finding flax. I've definitely been looking out for it, but this is a women's medium top. I mean, everyone that's been selling these seems like they sell them fast and for a good amount. I think it's 100% linen, which is, I think, what makes it desirable. Yeah, 100% linen. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get for it, but I know it was worth picking up. So we'll see. I did find one more pair of shoes. Like I said, they kept restocking. So these are actually they're Nike, but they're like almost like a combat boot.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a ton of comps on these, but I did find a few. I mean, these are a little dirty. So I think the few I found were around 40, so maybe like 30 since they're a little bit dirty, but
combat sneakers.
Yeah, and they are a size men's 9.5. From Patagonia.
All right.
This is also made in the USA, vintage Patagonia.
Ooh.
It's a size large. So it's not anything special. Like, obviously,
right.
It's not a cool pattern
Super
or anything.
tiny logo,
but
yeah.
I think just that it's vintage, made in the USA. It's honestly still, like, the fleece is really soft and fluffy. I don't think it was worn very much, so. I don't know. Most Patagonia is at least a $30 bill. I want to say bill, but there's no $30 bills, so. A $30 sale. This is the brand, the Territoria Head. I've sold a couple of their shirts for around 25 bucks, so I grabbed this one. It's size large. It's nothing. I mean, I think people that like it just like it and search for it, but otherwise, I don't think it's well known or anything. Okay, this is the coolest thing I think I found. It's not the coolest, like, it's not going to sell for that much, but it's Cavu, like the ones that make those little rope backpack things.
Okay.
So it's like a men's narwhal button up. Look at that. It's so cool.
They're so happy.
This is an XL men's, so yeah. If anyone's kid is having a narwhal birthday and the daddy needs a button up, I got you. And then these are some men's Lululemon shorts, size medium. I've only sold men's Lulu maybe once or twice, but it sold really fast. And for a good amount. So I think these are like $40 plus shipping without looking up comps. Alright, one last bag. Right, so normally I don't pick up a ton of Columbia just because it doesn't resell for that much, but this was new tag. It has a $60 retail and it was red, so $10.99 but half off, so $5.50 for a new tag Columbia rain jacket. I think that was worth it. That's a women's large. Another pair of Carhartt, like a cargo short, size 34. There wasn't a ton of comps, but I could just tell they were really nice. The brand is, I don't know, however you say this. It looks like it, I forgot where it was sold to.
Gramachi?
Yeah, I don't know.
No idea.
Their little logo guy. Anyways, these seem like they retailed for like 80 or 90 bucks. They're just like a men's swim trunk. And they're an XL. Like the stretch on them is just so good. Like these are a really nice shorts. So they might not sell fast, but I think that they will sell for a decent amount when they sell.
I wonder if it's like a European brand or something.
I mean, it was sold at like normal stores. I just don't remember where. This I probably shouldn't have grabbed, but I just thought it was cute. So this is just a size medium. I would say women's, but I feel like it's a unisex fit. I wish this was my size. I would love to have this shirt. It's like really soft material too. But yeah, just a little bear with a Colorado hat. The brand is actually Wild Tribute, so I feel like that's an ad I always see in my Facebook feed. So maybe, I don't know. I feel like maybe a portion of their proceeds go to some sort of like nature something or other. Okay. So I think they're kind of expensive new, but I don't know that anybody looks for them resale, so we'll see. So this is a Mountain Hardwear pullover, size large. I'm pretty sure it's men's because I feel like a women's would be a lot smaller, so yeah, I haven't sold Mountain Hardware in a while, but it's definitely a good brand to look out for. Right. These are men's North Face, like hiking pants, size 32. Again, I did not look up comps. I would assume around 30 to 35 plus ship. They do have the zip off legs and everything. This was just another pair I bought only because they were new at Tag in a big size, and again, half off, so $2. They're just like the Dillard's brand, but I've sold quite a bit of this Dillard's brand. So yeah, I think I can get around 20 bucks out of those. These are some women's LL Bean, like a hiking short, so they have the nice stretch and everything to them. Quick dry, and they're a size medium. This is my first time finding outdoor research, so I don't know how well these are going to sell, but I feel like people always talk about it. And I could tell they were, again, a nice stretchy hiking short. If you don't see a theme here, I like selling hiking stretchy clothes. So these are a men's size 30.
We do get a lot of them being in Colorado, so we get a lot of active wear.
So these need a wash, but I've sold several pairs of the Nike Storm Fit like rain pants, and they sell usually really well and really fast. I believe they're men's. They're a size large. Yeah, I'll have to do a Google Lens to make sure because I don't want to sell them as the wrong thing again. But and this is a Fox Racing windbreaker, men's size large. It has the little fox on the sleeve and then on the back shoulder. So
cool.
Perfect time of year for a windbreaker. I did find a new at Tag Patagonia. This was a little bit marked up, but I still think I can at least double my money. I'm all about that. Plus, just having Patagonia in your shop is never a bad thing. So, honestly, even if you break even, some things, it's okay. Just the act of you listing things in your store is good for your store in general. Even if you're not always making profit, it just causes other things to sell. So,
yep.
This is a... I believe it's women's. It says large, but then it also says Asia Fit extra large, so I don't know what that means. I assume it's just a large.
No idea.
So that's that. Just a lightweight Capeline pullover. These are men's Carhartt, not made in the USA, denim carpenter shorts. And last but not least, a women's Patagonia flannel that I also paid up for because I hate leaving Patagonia. But I think it'll sell for around 30 or so plus shipping. So yeah, it's nice, thick, soft, organic cotton.
Sweet.
So yeah, that is our 6 hours of sourcing haul.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for that haul. I think we scored pretty good for the first opening day at this new thrift store, New Horizons in Colorado Springs. So yeah, let us know what you guys think. Did we find anything, any home runs, or I don't know. I'm still excited about the video game stuff that I found. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.